Welcome to Building a Better Marketing System, the voice of the customer. This is Bruce May. I'm the founder of BizParity and your instructor for this series. Our Building a Better Marketing System educational series is divided into 5 different courses that explore the most important areas in digital marketing, including key best practices that you need to know to effectively market your business. The 5 courses in this series are the customer journey, brand marketing basics, digital media strategies, marketing strategies, and building a marketing system. This micro course, The Voice of the Customer, Basic Techniques, is part of our course, The Customer Journey. This micro course includes 1 micro lesson, 3 simple techniques. Be sure and download our ebook, The Voice of the Customer, in our content library on bizparity.com. What is your customer thinking? And how can you find out? Knowing your customer requires that you understand their needs and how your products and services fulfill those needs. How do you find out what your customer is thinking? We call this the voice of the customer. There are some simple techniques for learning what your customers are thinking. The simplest way to find out is simply by asking them in person. Ultimately, what you are selling is the customer experience. This includes every aspect of how a customer engages with your business and the products and services you provide. The best way to improve the customer experience is by listening to the voice of the customer. This first technique is easy to do. Talking directly to the customer is the best way to find out what the customer is thinking and feeling in real time. Focus on the entire customer experience before and after the sale. Strive to understand what you don't know about your customer and their experience with your business. Think about how many different opportunities you have to improve the customer experience just from speaking impromptu with your customers one-on-one. Make it a habit. Small businesses have an advantage here over large enterprise companies because in most cases, the owner personally knows most or even all of their customers. Take advantage of these personal relationships and continuously ask your customers for their opinion on every aspect of your business. Try to look at it from their point of view. Benefits are defined not by the features of your products or services, but by how these improve or benefit your customer's life. We will explore this in more detail in our micro course, Features and Benefits. Different customers may purchase the same service for very different reasons. When a customer knows you're genuinely interested in their experience and in making improvements in your customer experience, they often open up and willingly tell you as much information as they can. Take advantage of this whenever it happens. Good business owners talk to their customers all the time, asking them all about their experience, what they like, what they don't like. Business owners who are passionate about their business are passionate about the customer experience and finding out all they can simply by talking one-on-one with their customers. A small business owner can learn more by talking directly to their customers in a few minutes than a large enterprise organization can learn using much more advanced techniques. Surveys are one of the easiest ways to find out what your customers are thinking. This is our second technique. It's a classic tool that can be used in multiple ways. To measure customer satisfaction, to identify key conversions in the customer journey that you may not know about, to identify key customer segments that you may not know about, or to find out the reasons behind a campaign's failure to perform. Surveys are a powerful way to uncover what your customers care about. This is not a customer satisfaction survey, but there is some overlap. It should be designed to pick your customer's brain. Treat it like a real conversation that you might have with a customer and ask them to rate your business just like you would on a customer satisfaction survey. Ask them to rate your products or services, the sales experience, the delivery experience, customer service, overall customer satisfaction, and ask them if they would be willing to refer someone to your company. Willingness to make a referral is one of the best measures of customer satisfaction and also of customer loyalty. And you can follow up and ask for a referral or offer them a discount if they do refer someone. SurveyMonkey is a great online tool for creating surveys and collecting responses. Be creative with your surveys and ask some open-ended questions like, what products or services do they like? So what do they like about them? What benefits do they get out of using them? What would they like you to improve? What would they like you to add as a new product or service? What do they like about the customer experience? Remember, the customer experience covers every touch point with the customer between your employees and the customer, and it's not limited to just the use of your products and services. Customers intuitively understand this, even if they've never heard the term customer experience. They often will jump straight to a story about an experience they had with a salesperson, a service person, or a customer service complaint. Speaking of complaints, this brings us to our third simple technique for listening to the voice of the customer, mining complaints. Complaints are a hidden resource for customer insights. Great companies learn from complaints to improve everything they do. Customer service should create a process to handle complaints with case-specific resolution procedures and processes. Review these cases for clues to improving the marketing experience and the complete customer experience. Complaints provide a goldmine of insights into the voice of the customer. Look for innovative ways to improve the customer experience to avoid or limit future complaints. Always be looking for opportunities to proactively avoid complaints by creatively improving the customer experience. Let me tell you about my Airbnb furniture. I have a small Airbnb located on a lake in Texas. Furniture has always been a problem. It's often badly stained, and sometimes it's even broken by my guests. Because the house is on a lake, my guests come for a lake experience, either boating or fishing. I was replacing furniture every couple of years, so it turned out to be a big problem for me. Then I noticed my outdoor furniture never broke, and if it was stained, I could just buy new cushions. That's when I decided to put my outdoor furniture inside the house. And not cheap outdoor furniture, but some of the best I could find. I discovered that well-made outdoor furniture is often stronger than indoor furniture because it's made of steel. My guests love the furniture because they don't have to worry about hurting it, and it fits in with the lake experience. I'm sharing this with you because it's a good example of how to think creatively about solving a business problem. But I also eliminated the concern my guests would experience if they broke a piece of furniture, and I created a better customer experience for my customers. As I said, great companies learn from complaints to improve everything they do and to improve the customer experience. So create a process to review all complaints so that new issues can be given the attention they deserve. Look for opportunities to improve the customer experience, and while you're at it, improve your customer service process. Large companies have processes in place to manage complaints. Small businesses do this more informally, but if you're the owner, you should create a procedure and train your employees to follow it. Have them collect complaints and categorize them by type or case. Define a proper response for each category of complaint. Tell your employees if a complaint does not fit in a category to pass it on to you so you can create a protocol for handling new complaints, and create new categories as necessary, and a defined response for each case. Every new case may be a cause for redesigning a service or business process. This is not a marketing challenge, it's a business challenge. But finding business solutions almost always improves your customer experience. Managing complaints should be a standard management process. Don't neglect to review these complaints to better understand your customers. Every time you create a satisfied customer, you help build the integrity of your brand, and that's a marketing win for your business. And it improves customer retention. Complaints are a goldmine full of valuable information about your customers, but be sure you handle complaints consistently and to the satisfaction of your customers. Retaining a customer is a whole lot cheaper than acquiring a new one, and that is the job of your marketing system. And it's an important part of managing your brand reputation. This completes this micro course, the voice of the customer, basic techniques. Remember, the customer is the soul of your marketing system. That is what drives the vision for your business and everything you do to create an amazing customer experience. Be sure and download our ebook, The Voice of the Customer, from our content library on bizberry.com. Next time, we'll cover the voice of the customer, advanced techniques. See you next time on Building a Better Marketing System. Thank you for joining us today.